Slime Rancher, my favorite first-person shooter farming game. Ever since my first video on the game about a year ago, I've only come to appreciate it even more. And with the announcement of a sequel next year, I decided to revisit the original game once again. Last time we visited the Far Far Range, we talked about Hobbs and Twilger's story, which revolved around life choices, and how it applied to Beatrix and how it could possibly apply to our own lives. On today's visit to the range, we'll be examining Slime Rancher's other stories, each story revolving around the remaining ranchers in the Far Far Range, and how their stories help knit together the overall theme of Slime Rancher that I discussed in the first video covering the game. So, without further ado, let's begin. Ogden Ortiz, a rancher at the Far Far Range that focuses mainly on the study of plants, vegetables, and fruits. He frequently asks Beatrix to deliver him whatever fruits and veggies are near our ranch. Meanwhile, at Ogden's ranch, he focuses more on the collection of cocodoba fruits for his spicy tofu. At one point, he invites Beatrix over to help him harvest the cocodoba fruits from the wilds, and it's during this fetch quest that you learn more about Ogden's past. He used to run a large food company on Earth, but the food was made of chemicals and preservatives, and he felt tremendous guilt for making people sick all for money. Ogden reached a point where he attempted to sabotage his company, but he didn't have any power. The board of directors had kicked him out, and he took this opportunity to move to the Far Far Range, where he currently spends his days cooking food with natural ingredients. The next person on the list is Mochi Miles, a rancher with the simplest goal, that being collecting plorts and making more money. But she isn't greedy by any means. She's from a rich family and came to the Far Far Range because of a special assignment given to her by her father. But this story seems kind of off. Why would a rich family send their daughter to do a job that could have easily been done by an employee? The truth is, Mochi and her father aren't on good terms, and she slowly comes to the realization that her father might have sent her away so that she wouldn't be in the way of his work. And now she can't return home, or as she puts it, she feels like just a chicken in a coop. Finally, we have Victor Humphreys, a scientist that studies the slimes that inhabit the Far Far Range. But because he's too busy studying to actually be out in the field, he runs slimulations, and he relies on the slimulation for the data he needs. These actions eventually led him to lose the people he had connections with, and further encouraged him to live in isolation. Eventually, Beatrix gets called over to remove some bugs from the simulation, and Victor took this opportunity to calculate how well she'd perform. But to his surprise, the data and her performance were both different than what he had calculated. To summarize, Ogden finally realized that he was basically killing people and his company made fake food, so he made the decision to sabotage his company, but no longer had power in his company, which led to him being kicked out without his choice. Due to not having choice, Mochi's away from home. She hides behind a prideful personality as a kind of self-defense, but after Beatrix listens to her and helps her out, Mochi lets her walls crumble. Just enough for Beatrix to look inside. And Victor eventually came to accept that he can't always rely on data to give you the right answer when interacting with people, because we live in a world full of surprises. These three characters carry a different version of the same theme: choice. Ogden and his choice to do good even when it's too late. Mochi and her inability to choose where she wants to be. And Victor with his choice of letting surprises happen and not always relying on data. To prove my point even further, the main story of Slime Rancher is also about choice, as stated in my first video on the story. Hobson chose love over exploring the universe, and Beatrix chose ranching instead of her lover. And with that, I can officially say that Slime Rancher's theme is about choice. And hopefully by choosing to watch this video, you can take to heart some of these things. Make a good decision before it's too late. Don't overthink the many possibilities how something can go wrong, and make the best of any situation you can't control, for both yourself and for those around you. Originally, I planned on making separate videos for these guys, but I decided that it'd be better if I made this all-in-one packaged video. Honestly, making a new video, especially this one, makes me a little depressed, and it took me a long time to finish it. Not because I don't enjoy making videos, but because I'm an overthinker who builds high expectations. But after finally finishing this video, I'm gonna take a page from Victor. I'm not gonna worry about the data, I'm not gonna worry how well it performs next to my other Slime Rancher videos. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm glad this video reached out to you, viewer. And thank you for watching, it means more to me than you know. Also, I want to give a special thank you to CraftyMint6 and my friend Etta for motivating me and inspiring me to finish this video, even if they don't know. Well, I mean, now that they're watching the video, I assume that they do know now. And thank you all to you new viewers and subscribers who came from the Slime Rancher video. And to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the first Slime Rancher video, which I consider a turning point for my videos, I have a new Kurffy slime t-shirt, of course designed by my lovely artist, Artsy Devil. And if you want to get it, link in description below. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Have a great day, have a great night, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.